Beyoncé's dad, Matthew Knowles, is slamming the Country Music Association Awards after his daughter was snubbed. Knowles told TMZ that he thought race was a factor in Beyoncé receiving 0 nominations from the CMA Awards for her Cowboy Carter album. Knowles told TMZ that voters are showing it still comes down to white and black by snubbing Beyoncé's album. There's more white people in America, and unfortunately, they don't vote based on ability and achievements. It's still sometimes a white and black thing, he told TMZ. Thames noted that Knowles said he was not calling the CMAs racist, but added that the nomination shootout speaks for itself. Knowles told TMZ that he isn't surprised Beyoncé was left out because of the current state of American culture. In America, there's no accountability for people not being accepting of other cultures, he told TMZ. He said that country music can trace some of its roots to Africa, TMZ reported. Country artist Rissy Palmer wrote on Twitter, "I think that a larger conversation should be had about the fact that no other black woman or woman of color could even qualify for certain CMA awards and why that is." She added in another post, "Well, these noms set a really interesting precedent. The message is extremely loud." However, there was another view. An anonymous music executive told Billboard of Beyoncé, "There was really only one single from the album that did anything. She really didn't embrace the genre, unlike what Post Malone has done with his album." Amanda Marie Martinez, a researcher at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, told NBC News that country music artists are expected to pay their dues in Nashville by playing honky-tonks, participating in writers' rounds, and showcasing their work around the city in order to build a successful career in the genre. "There's a real culture of deference where you're supposed to bow down to the gatekeepers and fall in their good graces," said Martinez to NBC. Unlike Post Malone, Beyoncé did not do those things, NBC reported. Emmett Price Ayulai, Dean of Africana Studies at Berklee College of Music, told NBC that Beyoncé was calling into question not only the historical and cultural roots of country and Western, but also how we normalize certain cultural aspects of country culture. Billboard reported that Beyoncé did not need to submit Cowboy Carter to be eligible to receive a nomination from the CMA Awards. The roughly 6,600 voting members each receive a write-in ballot to list their choices, with the exception of Single of the Year, where they are given 10 choices, Billboard explained. In 2016, the New York Times wrote about the backlash Beyoncé received when she performed with Dixie Chicks at the 50th Annual Country Music Association Awards. Some of the criticism Beyoncé received online at the time stemmed from her support for police reform and Black Lives Matter, the Times reported, adding that other fans leaped to her defense. According to NPR, some of the criticism of Beyoncé at the time was racially charged. NPR noted that country music's roots entwine with African American folk, blues, string band, and pop contributions. Beyoncé's dad wasn't the only person leaping to her defense. Shaboozey spoke out about the snub in an interview with E! News. "It's unfortunate. I mean, if that's something she was looking to receive, and that's something that she worked for, it really sucks," Shaboozey told E! News. "I know as an artist, you put a lot of time and a lot of work and a lot of things and a lot of energy into music." Shaboozey received 2 nominations at the CMA Awards, Billboard reported. He also wrote on Twitter, referring to Beyoncé, "Thank you for opening a door for us, starting a conversation, and giving us one of the most innovative country albums of all time." Despite Beyoncé's larger-than-life persona on stage, the Texas Hold'em star is notoriously private when it comes to her personal life and family. In a rare new interview with GQ, Beyoncé compared fame to a prison while opening up about the measures she takes to ensure a level of normalcy and privacy for her kids. The star revealed that she goes so far as to take Blue Ivy, Rumi, and Sir with her everywhere she goes, and that her priority is ensuring that her personal life isn't turned into a brand. In GQ's October 2024 cover story, the Grammy Award-winning musician shared that she purposefully built her work schedule around her family and tries to make a mini vacation out of her tours. "I try to only tour when my kids are out of school," she told the publication. "I always dreamt of a life where I could see the world with my family and expose them to different languages, architecture, and lifestyles." Even when she isn't touring the world, her 12-year-old daughter and her 7-year-old twins are by her side. "My kids come with me everywhere I go. They come to my office after school, and they are in the studio with me. They are in dance rehearsals," she told the publication, adding that it was only natural that they would learn her choreography. However, the Crazy in Love singer said she initially had some misgivings about Blue Ivy joining her on stage and dancing during her Renaissance tour. Blue is an artist. She has great taste in music and fashion. She is a fantastic editor, painter, and actress. She has been creating characters since she was 3, she gushed. "She's a natural. But I did not want Blue on stage. Blue wanted it for herself. She took it seriously, and she earned it. And most importantly, she had fun. We all watched her grow more and more every night before our eyes." While Beyoncé has enjoyed seeing her children become their own individuals, she said that raising 3 kids isn't easy, especially when one thing she's worked extremely hard on is making sure they can have as much normalcy and privacy as possible. For her, being protective over her kids is everything. "It's very easy for celebrities to turn our lives into performance art. I have made an extreme effort to stay true to my boundaries and protect myself and my family. No amount of money is worth my peace," she said. Despite the challenges of parenting 3 Carter kids out of the limelight, especially as they grow up, Beyoncé said she's loved what being a mom has taught her. "The older they get, the more they become their own individuals with unique needs, hobbies, and social lives," she told the publication. "Parenting constantly teaches you about yourself. It takes a lot of prayer and patience. I love it. It's grounding and fulfilling." Beyoncé and her daughter Blue Ivy are teaming up once again on the heels of their Renaissance tour success. On Monday, April 29, Disney confirmed that the mother-daughter duo will be starring in a new movie together by releasing a trailer for an upcoming live-action Lion King prequel. Mufasa, which will be an origin story for Simba's dad, Akka, the original king of the Pride Lands, will see Queen Bey reprise her role as Nala, while Blue Ivy will play her daughter Kiara. Donald Glover will also be returning as Simba in film, which is set before 2019's live-action Lion King. The decision to have Beyoncé's real-life daughter star opposite her in the film seems like a no-brainer, especially since Blue Ivy held her own while performing alongside her mom on her latest tour and was featured on Brown Skin Girl off her Lion King, The Gift album. The 12-year-old dancer also memorably joined Bey for a Renaissance tour performance of My Power from the same album, making this collaboration seem like a full-circle moment. Considering Lion King's musical reputation and the fact that Lin-Manuel Miranda was tapped to write new music for the movie, it's likely that Blue will also be singing, potentially alongside her mom. The director of Mufasa, Moonlight's Barry Jenkins, told Entertainment Weekly that he wanted to cast Blue Ivy after seeing her work in a short film called Hair Love, but he was originally unsure about broaching the idea of the mom-daughter team working together. "I was like, is it worth a shot? Would Blue Ivy want to do it? Would Beyoncé want to act opposite her daughter? Is it too close to home?" he told the publication. Luckily, once we put the question to them, they both responded with enthusiasm.